Let's talk about chosen ones. The real chosen ones don't go around announcing to everybody else that they're chosen. The real chosen ones do not create division in the name of being a chosen one against everybody else. The real chosen ones are people who don't look like they're the chosen ones. The real chosen ones are the black sheep of the family. The real chosen ones are usually loners. The real chosen ones are often those who are demonized or vilified. The real chosen ones move in ways that you don't understand, or you might want to make them the outcast. The real chosen ones are often those who have been outcasted or bullied for most of their life. The real chosen ones are often disguised as losers, or rather regarded as losers by everyone else around them. The real chosen ones embody the traits of God, or rather the source power that you wouldn't really want to believe. The real chosen ones aren't those who are living a lavish lifestyle, showing off their luxurious goods, showing off their materialism, showing off their financial success. Real chosen ones are not always those conventionally attractive or successful people. Real chosen ones often exist in the corners of places where they are most unexpected or unseen. A real chosen one often has that deep empathy for everyone and that pains them directly, and therefore they're often the healer, the coach, the best friend for everybody else around them. But in the real world, they're deeply lonely because nobody else reciprocates the same feeling nor the empathy. So they're often unseen, disregarded. They're often the underdog. The real chosen ones often have something about them that makes the society or the general public reject them. Real chosen ones, regardless of how they look on the outside, regardless of how other people might perceive them, have such a powerful spirit within them. You can tell these people are fighters. You can tell these people have been through a lot. You can tell these people have something about them that you can't really put a word to. And that is what makes them so threatening. Real chosen ones do not present themselves as a threat, but other people can somehow feel something in them that you can't really explain, which explains why they're often rejected by the society. Real chosen ones are not always behind specific titles. Real chosen ones are not always doing specific healing work, not overtly anyway. They do have this powerful healing powers that they naturally exude with their aura and their energy without having to introduce themselves as anything. You could be a janitor, you could be a plumber, you could be a homeless person even. Any title, any job, any association that you would never relate to someone being a chosen one, someone being a powerful person. Sometimes amongst these people are chosen ones. And side note, a lot of people who present themselves as a healer are false prophets. Think about it. If God was hiding amongst the humans, would you think that they would be making themselves so obvious? You really think about it. People who call themselves chosen ones are not always those who are anointed by God. But don't get me wrong. You can choose yourself. You can definitely choose to activate your consciousness and become chosen for yourself, for your own birthright. But that is different from being chosen by the source. And I'm not saying this to elevate one group over the other, because essentially in the eyes of the source, everybody is created equally. However, there are those who have been sent here for a very specific mission. And when it comes to these missions, it's not always that thing that your human mind can comprehend. Which is why I say the real chosen ones are often those who you would never guess that they're a chosen one. The rejects, the outcasts, the loners. And yet, you still can't deny their power. Real chosen ones are people who break your stereotypes. Real chosen ones often exist in the corners of the society where you wouldn't expect them to be at. Because most people would assume that the chosen one should be under this grandiose spotlight.